Been real quiet
Father
lately.
God, I come before you today, head bowed and body bent.
T-Max, I'll give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up. Thank you, brother.
Lord, I want to thank you that last night my bed didn't become my cooling board.
Welcome to the Content Creators Lounge. Curated by T-Max, yeah, you know the name. Powered by T-Max Network, where creators speak freely and authentically.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. Welcome to the Content Creators Lounge. T-Max set the tone, let your guard come down. Yeah. This ain't surface talk, this real life sound, where truth and timing always come around. Yeah. Open mics, open hearts, no filter here. T-Max in the room, voices loud and clear. Yeah. From the culture to the community, lifestyle dreams to accountability. T-Max says, say it raw, say it proud. Every story matters in this crowd. No scripts, just moments we allow. It's more than content, it's movement now. It's the lounge where creators shine. Yeah, T-Max vibes with perfect timing. From growth to laughs, we intertwine. Not just a show, it's a state of mind. Content Creators Lounge, tap in. Built by T-Max, where real ones win. Every episode, pull you in. Yeah, this an experience, not a trend. T-Max bring the voices to one space. Different perspectives, same safe place. Entertainment, growth, and elevation. Real conversations, real-time creation. We talk the wins and the lessons learned. Every mic hot, every story earned. Laugh a little, think a lot. Yeah, every topic hit a spot. If it matter to you, it matter here. T-Max make it clear. Every voice sincere. Say it how you feel. Say it with your chest. This the lounge where creators give their best. This the lounge where creators shine. T-Max energy, front and center. From growth to laughs, we intertwine. Not just a show, it's a state of mind. Content Creators Lounge, tap in. T-Max Network, let the convo begin. Every episode, pull you in. Yeah, it's an experience, not a trend. Yeah, T-Max Network.
Yeah. What up, man? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the T-Max Network Content Creators Lounge. I am your host, T-Max, with my co-host, Vice President D. Awesome One. What's up, home?
What's good, man?
Man, I can't call it, bro. Yeah. Man, what's going on in the news, bro? Like sports and entertainment.
A lot. All right, too much. Too much, man. Too much for us not to touch on something. Especially when two worlds collide, entertainment and sports.
Well, look, that touch on something we might want to hold on before we say something like that, because man, Cam Newton been making a lot of noise lately with his interviews. From what's old girl named Cheyenne Bryant to he had a dude up there that asked him some choice words. You know what I'm saying? Hold on for a second. Let me send this right quick.
Cheyenne Bryant.
Ain't that name?
Yeah, man. I just laugh when I hear her name and even see her.
Hold on, let me mute my mic real quick. Hold up.
She's a nice little number. That's it. That's for sure. Oh, what's good, everybody?
Yeah,
Please
man. Sorry about that little pause, y'all. My bad.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, man. Sorry about that little pause, y'all. All right. I had it playing on the other device. Here, do your thing, D. I just had to do that real quick.
Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? T-Max Network here. We're definitely here for y'all. So please, if you would like to make a suggestion of a show, your part of the show, T-Max LLC at gmail.com. Y'all go ahead and hit us up. Be known. If you're trying to create your own show, you got to be known. You want to be a sponsor, let it be known.
Hey, D, are you on your Wi-Fi? It's kind of...
Yeah, I'm on Wi-Fi. Yeah, I'm on Wi-Fi.
Okay, you straight now. A while ago, it was just glitching, but you straight now. Yeah, man, let's get into it, bro. We ain't gonna keep the people waiting, man. So, what we talking about, D?
Man, we talking when entertainment and sports collide.
Okay, clarify what you mean.
We have a good known comedian, good for shucking and jiving, on and off camera, allegedly.
Not shucking and jiving, man. Hey, that nigga's hilarious, and I think they about to see. They about to see right now just how hilarious my nigga Marcus, our brother Marcus. You know Marcus to be exact.
Yeah, he is hilarious, man.
All the way.
Is it the fact that we can say that because we built a rapport?
Hey, look, he thought I was lying, bro. All right, so let me get the backstory. I'm like an hour and a half, about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes away from the crib today. So I say, I got time. I'm driving. Let me look at something on YouTube. Well, I pull it up, and lo and behold, bro, I see Marcus had a live yesterday. I'm like, damn, I keep missing his live. He be popping on. I don't know his times where he going, and he's 3 hours behind us, or behind me to be exact, 2 hours behind you.
Right.
And I'm like, damn, I can't catch his live. This is Marcus Smith that we talking about right now. You know Marcus from the 5150 show, touring all across the world, doing his thing on his own as an independent comedian now. And shout out to Marcus because he also has a something special coming down the road. Hint, hint for y'all. All right, that I think y'all gonna be very, very excited to see. So long story short, I got 2 hours to kill. So I look at YouTube and there go Marcus. He got a live yesterday. So I'm listening to his live. And he started out talking about Cam Newton. And he's like, he going in too. He's like, Cam Newton dead wrong for that. He talking about he can't, that boy got a Hank in the house. Boy, ghost turning the camera.
No, the cord just
did some funny stuff. Yeah. So Marcus like, yo, Cam Newton dead wrong for what he said in his interview and things like that. He like Cam said that he couldn't be around, he couldn't have a platonic relationship where Cam Newton misspelled the word or mispronounced the word, I should say, as it's spelled on your screen up here. He said platonic. So Cam Newton was like, I can't be in no platonic relationship. Now I know Cam, he liked to play on words. And everything he said after that was, I ain't playing around with no. So I think he meant to say platonic relationship, but Marcus and them was going in on that. So Marcus and his homeboy up there, and they lie. All of a sudden, Marcus start contradicting every damn thing that we know about Marcus, what we see him doing on his TikTok lives, on YouTube, and on stage. Because there's a video out there I just found that Marcus is cutting up on stage. Like he had a girl in a hucklebuck. She was down on her hands in the downward dog position, and he cutting up. Marcus is saying that Cam Newton is dead wrong for the fact that he can't be around a female, a pretty female, without wanting to have sex with her. Marcus is going in and going in. Bro, let's look at Cam Newton. Let's look at what Cam Newton had to say real quick about platonic relationship.
Do you have any platonic relationships in your life right now? With a woman? Yeah. No. Is that by choice? I'm not about to be around no woman platonically. Listen.
We gotta unpack this, Cam. Why?
Because I'm not about to play them type of games.
Is it self-control?
Call it what you want.
I'm asking.
Call it, it may be self-control.
I'm asking.
If she fine, I'm not about to have her around playing like I don't think that she's attractive.
Is it possible to think someone's attractive and still behave yourself?
Yes.
Do you have control of them thoughts?
Yes. But I'm not about to play them games.
What game is it?
The game of saying, hey, we not about to be friends. I don't have good-looking women that's friends around me.
So
no.
Just all the. Do you have any ugly ones? I gotta ask.
I don't even have women friends, bro. Respectfully.
Why?
I don't.
And I understand you saying you're not finna play this game, but Cam, you're a smart man. I'm gonna need you to go deeper than that.
Yeah, we're gonna go deeper. I know me.
You know you, okay?
I know me.
And what that mean?
That means if I'm around a woman long enough, I'm going to find something good in her that attracts me.
Okay, and when you're attractive, what then happens? When you're attracted, what then happens?
Sex.
Oh, God damn, Cam.
So, D, this is the reason why a lot of people say that you can't have, or a man and a woman working in the same space for 8 hours and 10 hours a day, right? End up finding something physically attractive about each other, whether they ain't even physical. It might be the mental side. The person turns them on in some type of way. They say the worst professions that do so is the military,
right,
teachers, and
right,
nurses.
Right.
So at the end of the day, that is the stigma that's put out there. What do you think about that? Can two people be around each other, male and female, and both of them are physically attractive? Maybe not physically attracted to each other, but they're physically attractive to society.
I mean, yeah. I mean, for men, you know how we operate. It's calculated. If we get some insight, she could be bad. She could be all the way bad. Like, for example, no disrespect, no slight at Jada Pinkett Smith. But if we had met Jada Pinkett in the 90s, it was go mode for 90% of the men.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have that information. The information we got now, hey friend, how you doing, buddy? Pal, sister, play, like, good looking. They're still looking, but we got information. So it's just that certain information will put you in certain boxes and criteria. Yeah, you can be friends with him, but my thing is with Buddy, when he said, he's like, come on, Cam.
AD, your stream is really messing up. Hey, jump off your Wi-Fi real quick. Can you jump off the Wi-Fi? Like it's bad.
Mm.
Are you good
You
now?
good?
Yes, sir. That's perfect.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. But no, you crystal clear now. Go ahead.
I think all the BG chats is coming through at the time.
I think that's what it is, though. Go ahead, buddy. We about to take it to another level. Let's go.
Needless to say, yeah, information for us men that would put you in that box. I got a homegirl, and literally she became my homegirl because I seen the type of dudes that she's attracted to. And, you know, just watching it, how it play out over the years, I'm like, oh, if I'm not coming with foolishness, it really ain't a turn on. And then you look at the dudes and like, oh, okay, well, I'm foolishness and did some other stuff. All right, cool. And she bad. She bad. I could walk her into any room and put her in a man's hand. They'd be like, come on, let's go. But because of the insight I got, they would probably look at me and like, why you ain't, hey buddy, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. This is yours. So now both of them had a point until, you know, like, Buddy just kind of over pushed it. He wasn't really understanding what Ken was coming. I think when they have certain discussions, when we want people to view things how we view Because Cam didn't say anything wrong from first thing first. Cam been him since 10th grade. Legit.
Yeah.
Legit. He's won at every level in the game that he's been in. Legit. He's been a 3-time national champion at an SEC school, went to a junior college, and then went back to another SEC school and was the #1 draft pick, was the Heisman winner. So he's been him. And, given the fact that he is 6'6", he does have 6 figures in the bank. It's like, now, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. So you can't, if you've never had an opportunity to really understand what he's talking about, where he's coming from, you wouldn't be able to relate. It's like I say, for me, there's certain chicks that I've told, like, there's a girl named Lorena. Hey, friend, I ain't your damn friend. There's a girl named Dawn. Hey, friend, I ain't your damn friend. Like, one of them was like, oh, they both was like, okay, but one was like, it's a protection mechanism. Well, cool. Protect yourself from somebody else. I ain't your friend. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to be my friend because you're going to be in trouble. You're going to be like, hey, friend, you ain't. Nah, I ain't coming through. Call your boy. Don't call your friend. Call your boy.
Yeah.
So it's big difference. And I think what people are not understanding, because Cam has been honest about a lot of stuff that as far as his relationship patterns and how he's conducted himself on how and why. He's not going to change.
So you agree with Cam when he say that he can't be around? I mean, let's take it off Cam, because like Marcus and his homeboy was saying on the live, Cam, I mean, he's Cam Newton, right? So to the market, right? He's a 1% of the 1%. Okay.
Right.
6'5", rich as hell,
Black.
celebrity, athlete. Okay. So let's take it off that. The average guy, can the average guy, single though, because that's where I agree with Marcus and his homeboy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody married in a committed relationship, gotcha. They might can do that because they ain't listen. They might could do it, but they probably shouldn't. I should say that.
They definitely should.
And on the woman's side, the same thing.
Right. Because one, for the man's perspective, women are truly committed to their feelings. And the moment she don't feel whatever, you ain't did nothing, said nothing, broke nothing, she's like, I'm out. All right. Well, all the time you've been friends with this badass female that you've just been interacting with. You ain't got no win in that because you just a friend. Then meanwhile, between time, gutter gonna come through there, slide at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Gutter, man, you crazy.
Gonna rock them guts and then bounce.
Yeah. So we're gonna get into this video of the first portion of Marcus and his homeboy talking about Cam's remarks. Here we go.
Man, listen. So it was a topic on the internet. It was a topic on the internet. It was a very trendy topic. A very trendy topic about, it was Cam Newton on the podcast. Right? It was his podcast. But he had a guest, and they was talking about having platonic relationship with women. Now. He got me saying it because he said, I'm not having no platonic relationship with all right. This right here was this particular topic was, I was on the fence with it. I was on the fence with it because it's like, all right, so the dude asked Cam, would he have a platonic relationship with a woman? And Cam was like, Is she fine? Man, hell no. Fuck no, I'm not having a platonic relationship with no woman around me. And she can't be my friend if she fine. Appreciate you for the gift. Who that celebrity scandal? Say, hell no. She can't be my motherfucking friend if she fine. Fuck no. He say, why she can't be your friend? He say, cuz I'm not gonna be in no what do you say? I'm not gonna be in no friend zone. I ain't gonna be in no friend. He said, what he said, what's gonna happen? He said, because if I be around a motherfucker for so long, it's something gonna happen. He said, what's gonna happen? Sex. He said, sex. And everybody in the comment section, bruh, was going back and forth about if a nigga, they was basically trying to say if a nigga can't have a platonic relationship with a woman, then he gives predator vibes, or
Jesus,
or
that's a reach.
they go far, dog. They go
Man, damn, that's a hell of a jump. Damn.
They go far, dog. They take it to the end, bro, because he don't want to be around temptation. So that's a slippery slope we talking about right here. That's why I'm kind of like, I feel it and I don't feel it.
Well, I don't even think it's so much temptation, because what you're saying is this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? If I put on my basketball shorts and my basketball shoes and I go to the court, I'm gonna want to hoop.
Mm-hmm.
I get in my bed, I'm going to sleep. I get in my car, I'm finna drive. Like he's saying, this is what you do with those things. These things have their place. You know what I'm saying? Like
So what? What you mean? Like the women? How does that apply to the women?
So like he has an attraction to beautiful women. Okay. And he says, when I'm around a beautiful woman, I'm trying to fuck on it. You know what I'm saying? It's not that he's tempted, because he's a rich ass nigga. So his bedroom can be a revolving door at any point in time.
Okay.
He can have his bedroom doing this, doing numbers. They can be high-fiving each other on the way out the door.
Now, his homeboy was speaking all facts. Like all facts. And he laid it out perfectly for Marcus, right? And I'm thinking that Marcus is catching on at this point. And he shocked me because you know Marcus. And if you know Marcus, he's opposite of what he's saying here. So I'm thinking the nigga AI or cloned, right? Something done happened to the Marcus that we know, right? So I'm like, oh, what dog at, man? Like, but I kind of saw his angle in the beginning when he was saying that, like, is Cam that shallow? Was anybody that shallow to where they can't discipline themselves around a fine female?
Right.
And we can. And there's things that a lot of us do. Because, I mean, it ain't like you can live in a bubble. You got to be out and about. So if you're in a relationship or marriage or anything like that, you're going to conduct yourself accordingly. But the thing that is topping it all off is when you're single. You should not be having a platonic relationship with a female I'm not saying if there's not sexual things going on. I'm saying if there's not a purpose.
Right.
If there's not business, is there not relations? If there's not still business when it comes to networking, she might be using you as the plug. You might be using her as the plug. Y'all might be good friends, and you like, yo, I got this business function or this gala or this whatever to go to. Come accommodate, accompany me over here to this function. And guess what? Eyes gonna turn on you, and when people start talking, I need you to edify me up so they'll look at me in a different light, and I'll do you the same. And we will work the room.
You ever seen Kathy Drayton?
Huh?
Kathy Drayton. You familiar with her?
Yep.
Shout out to Luther. Shout out to Luther.
Yeah.
Shout out to Luther. Because when they met, she became his client.
Okay.
About a year or two, you know, he gave her the truth. He, you know, this is what I see, this is what we could work on, boom, boom, boom. Now they've been together for shit. Like, been there. Only thing I'm like, Luther, I don't know how you ain't just plugged up with babies. That motherfucker, I don't understand, but I get it, right? However, had Luther took that platonic route, there's no Kathy Drayton in his life like she is right now.
Good point.
Like, that boy wakes up to excellence, literally. like he's right there.
Yeah.
Like, come on. And the fact that he put himself in position to not have the platonic situation or platonic situation, because he would have shortchanged himself. Now, I think what it comes down to it is that if you don't label a certain thing platonic, then all of a sudden you are a predator or a hound. Like, no, it's like, I'm actually leaving the door open, because if you show me something that's worthwhile, then I have a pathway. If I have you friend zoned, the likelihood of you coming out of it
is slim enough.
It's very slim.
Yeah.
Very, very slim. Because I'm gonna tell you like this: if you a bad chick and you're around a dude that's handsome and he only friends you, he ain't never play text you like, girl, I do this to you, listen, it's dark days for you, because he's got some intel on you. You probably should reconsider. Like, not bring around none of your bad homegirls, because that's why you're there for. He know you a bad one and you hang around bad ones. So you just the easy access way where I ain't got to get on Tinder. I ain't got to get on Christian Meets. I just hit you. Hey, man, bring your homegirls through. We chilling over here. Yeah. Got the hookah. You come through and it's a bad one. Hey, yeah. What's going on? What's your name? You know what I'm saying? You the gateway.
Yeah.
But because that's all it is. You figure that out. Because the whole time is, I'm gonna be honest with you. People in general really play themselves on shit they really want, but it's something in their mind that won't allow them to have it. So what they'll do, as long as I hang around, hopefully somebody will get the message. Like, now, and women do that more than men.
Way more than men.
Way more than men. So, woman, if you like a man and you see this dude, don't listen. Tell that motherfucker you ain't gonna be friends. Tell him. Like, listen, I'm cool to get to know you, whatever. We ain't gonna be friends, because the moment you become my friend, understand, that's a long haul to come from up under. Do you understand you become associated with my homeboys and partners and associates, acquaintance, and people who I speak to rarely? Do you understand that's where you are at in that category? Friend. Hey, to each his own, though.
To each his own, man. And the thing about it is when Marcus was saying those things, it reminded me of, what's the girl we talked about her last week? Was it Megan Good and the preacher guy?
Oh yeah.
So that's how they started. And look how they ended. So when they came to Fayetteville, shout out to Fayetteville State University. I went out there to my man Swan Davis had an event, and they was doing their little book tour and all that, and they looked like the perfect couple. But see, when you start a certain way and then it ends up going there, like you just said, ain't no coming back either side, whether you're on the friend zone or whether you went there from the friend zone and you took it to the extreme, right? Ain't no going back from there. Marcus know that shit. And that's what really disappointed me by. I was like, man, come on, bro. Like, you of all people. Well, D, I got a certain treat that I want to play, and I don't know how long we're gonna be up here tonight, so I want to go and get into it. This is the real part of the conversation, ladies and gentlemen, that I wanted to talk to specifically, right? You heard Cam Newton, what he said. He spoke his truth. do ask him a question. Now, D, Cam has an assistant or somebody that works on his team or on his podcast, right? Here's why I say you got to keep certain people away from you, bro. And you cannot be in your mind thinking that everybody is rocking with you like that. And I don't even think after she did this, because I ain't heard nothing about it, I don't even think Cam got upset, but I would have got highly upset. So after Cam Newton made that comment that he made, the internet started buzzing. Somebody from his team, female type, had the audacity to go on her social media and post a picture of her and him out and about. And all she said was, to his comment that he can't be around an attractive female without wanting to hit, she posted that picture of him and her, and she said, this is odd. Now, soon as I heard that happened, here's the two things I thought. Because you heard Cam Newton on his on what he said. He said an attractive female. So the first thing came to my mind is you ain't attractive. Not to him. That's the first thing came to my mind. Second thing came to my mind is she thinks she's attractive, knows she's not attractive for him, and wanted to put herself up higher than what she really is. Now, the guy asked Cam Newton, so you saying, like, can you be around ugly chicks? And Cam made a statement. He said, I don't have no beautiful women around me like that. So for her picture, he's telling you, woman, that you're not beautiful to him.
I mean, again, let's do this. Let's do proximity for Cam. Let's say Cam wasn't Cam. Let's just say he actually ended up in all the places that he still ended up being and not been the Cam that we know him to be. The 1% of the 1%.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say he was an average income earner, around 60, 55, 60K. And let's say he's still 6'6". And let's say he has been in and from the ATL. The pool is very thick.
The black mecca of the United States.
The pool is very deep and thick in Atlanta, Georgia. Okay? Which means that he's also been around Savannah, Athens, Macon, Brunswick. Listen, okay. Eventually, he makes his way to Florida.
First place he's going to hit is Jayville Duval.
Now, what do we know about Jacksonville? Well, it's very thick and deep around them parts as well. It ain't too far away from Tampa. What do we know about Tampa? Tampa's got more strip clubs than anything. Okay. So look, listen, and he's still 6'6", right? He makes his way from there to a small little town called Brenham, Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, I bid you a quality evening, because it's got some of the thickest Caucasian women on this side and that side of the Mississippi. Let me tell you, not to mention, it ain't no more than an hour away from Texas A&M, no more than away from Prairie View A&M. It's down the street from Houston, where it gets, again, very thick and very deep in them parts. Now, he makes his way to North Carolina. Ladies and gentlemen, for those that don't know, quiet as kept. It's some bad ones running around NC. We can take Queen City. We can go Greensboro. We can go Fayetteville, Raleigh, Durham. You pick it.
Chapel Hill, yeah.
Listen, it gets very thick and very deep around those parts. Not to mention, it ain't too far away from South Carolina, Virginia, all these other states. They're all in this vicinity. You can put your hands on it.
And he's him.
And he's him.
Yeah.
And he's him. So think about this. If a man of his stature that is in the 1% ain't making a move on you, you gotta wonder why.
Gotta wonder why.
We talk about women's DMs all day long. I'm him to me. I'm probably not him to a lot of people, but my DMs are stupid. My DMs are stupid. Don't nobody know me. Just imagine if I was famous, what my DMs would be like. I ain't 6 feet. I'm 5'10". Imagine what my DMs would be like. So if Cam don't make a move and you, that's odd. No, you're the odd one. Because you should have kept that to yourself. You could be oddly replaced tomorrow.
But that's the thing. She didn't think of that. Like, she just worked with the dude or worked for the dude. And she's trying to put herself on a higher pedestal than what she really is to him. I don't even know how she looked because I didn't see it. I just know that it happened. So, like, she may be bad.
She may be.
But that man just said he ain't got no bad ones that he hang out with and do certain things. So he don't see her in that light. All right.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing that threw me for a loop. But what also threw me for a loop is the reason why we even live right now. All right. We supposed to have a sit bro conversation. Marcus Smith, we canceled Sit Bro. And that stands for Success is the Best Revenge Overall, hosted by The Awesome One. We canceled our Sit Bro live to address the bullshit. Now, anybody ask what's the bullshit? I'll tell you. Tariq, tell them what's the bullshit. We got a whole comedian that travels the world, not just the country. Motherfucker talking about he going to Canada at the end of the month. All right. Doing his thing. Done went to Nigeria and Ethiopia and some every damn where last month and all that good stuff. Knowing that they're over there in those parts. If they even take a glimpse of the fact that he wearing, he got on the damn suits and the hats that he wear. So at the end of the day, they over there and he dark skinned like them. So they thinking that nigga is a rich Zimbabwe nigga, right? So Marcus Smith, come to the front of the congregation because you got some explaining to do. I fought with you for real, boy. He always doggone show love and shout us out and all that stuff. T-Max, I appreciate you, dog. But guess what, man? Oh, and he's also in business with us, D. We ain't even put that out there. But check it out. Marcus, I called you today right after I wasted 2 hours of my fucking life on that bullshit that you were saying. And I called you and I said, man, I can't believe I just sat there and listened to 2 hours worth of buffoonery. He started dying laughing. I said, no, bro, you don't understand. That wasn't you. I don't know who the fuck that was.
Right.
But D, we're going to let the ladies and gentlemen find out if he was staying true to his word. Because a while ago, he had a very strong point to say, that man wrong. He should be able to have, in his words, discipline. But you know how society say dick discipline, right? Yeah. That man know that. So he asked his homeboy. So what you trying to say is that he can't be around pretty women without. I think that's a problem. Well, God darn it. Let's see.
And damn it, he could have them motherfuckers running marathons, but he's saying, nigga, this is what we do. Like, beautiful woman equals sex to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we, if you my real estate agent and we going around to look at houses, okay, that's what we doing. But we hanging out. Well, if I'm hanging out with a beautiful woman, I like sex. I want to get to the sex part. Like, this is what I do. This is how I enjoy these things.
That is kind of, like I say, that's a slippery slope, bro. Because to say that, because it says a lot about you how you look at women.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because if speaking in that manner, it makes it seem like you look at women as nothing but pussy. Oh shit. Yeah, damn. my God, don't look at me like that. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. She fine than the motherfucker off the rip. I'm talking about that grown and sexy fine. When she's 77 years old, she walk by you with a walker. You like, God damn, I'll make a grandbaby with you. I'm talking about that forever fine. Lord. I mean, that's obvious. That's understood. Let's not get that twisted, but it's something about that eye roll and that look she gave. It just, that's a different level of confidence and a warning all in one. That look got a whole story behind it. See, I can tell just from that look, she got 5 active restraining orders, 6 niggas in the penitentiary, 2 niggas in the hospital, and a nigga willing to fight all them niggas. I'm probably that last nigga. But anyway, you listen here, Medusa Jr. You stop looking at me like that before God put me in your life. Now sit that country ass down. So your thing constantly is having sex. That's what you do regularly. You don't do anything outside having sex. Because the reason why I say this is a slippery slope, because it sounds like you're emotionally homosexual. What the hell is that? Is somebody in our kitchen cooking?
How long you think it will last in it? There's a coconut oil thing going on down there. How long you think? Before I buck your head.
That's you?
And you take a tip to take your soil.
Yeah, damn. Oh.
Huh?
My heart. Oh, my heart. Whew. Oh. That nigga was horny. Shake it like a salt shaker. What you need, a beat? Hey, this right here, this the one. You my favorite person on Twitter right now. Oh, we ain't on Twitter, TikTok. You my favorite person on TikTok right now. You hear me? You come on here shining and glistening. All you need right now is some baby oil. You put some baby oil on, shit. I'm gonna give you my points. Ooh, you gonna be walking around like an icy white honey bun. You put some baby oil on. You understand me? You gotta get some shine on it.
I got lip gloss.
Put some lip gloss on them titties. Fuck. Yeah, put some lip gloss on them titties.
It's
Man,
there.
that little ass shine.
It's shining light on it.
Fuck it. Spit on them titties, dude. Fuck it. He had no self-control over his horniness. When a nigga ain't got no self-control over his horniness, that's a dangerous nigga.
I don't think that's the same conversation, though.
When a nigga ain't got no self-control over his horniness, that's a dangerous nigga. Oh, shit. God damn.
Hey, Marcus, you looking pretty dangerous out here.
Now that's the nigga I know. Huh? That's the nigga I know right there. So at the end of the day, hey, ladies and gentlemen, I need y'all to petition Marcus to take down that 2-hour live that he put up. He was fucking off, man. Let me tell you, anytime you see somebody do a 180 that quick, based upon who you know him to be, man, Marcus, you got to come to the front of the congregation, my guy. You need some healing oil to get anointed from the bullshit that you ran on us today. On yesterday. I just saw it today. Man, let me tell you something, bro. I felt deprived of the Marcus that we know. Right. I actually felt cheated of 2 hours and a half. And all the time I was riding back after I watched that live and even talked to him, I was really contemplating. Then I told him, I said, no, fuck it, bro. Whether you pull up or not, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We are going to dissect this. Now, D, give me your thoughts on what just took place. Marcus said, motherfucker can't control his feelings, man. That's a dangerous man. All right, his horniness. What you think?
It's a dangerous nigga, that's what he said. So, Marcus, first thing first, we got to point out the obvious because a lot of people gonna miss it. The nigga ain't blind. That's one thing he ain't. The nigga is not blind. Okay. So if he ever say he didn't see something, y'all got video like, no, nigga, you saw it. Okay. Yeah, you definitely gotta take that video down, bro. That is it. All intents purposes, I'm really leaning toward this for some entertainment type shit because I got a video of you praising a chick, and nigga, it's got 30,000 views less than 30 minutes. All right, so let's keep it a buck out here, bro. It's playing these games. We all done it, and it's just gonna be real about it. If I lock that nigga in a room with Rihanna for 15 minutes,
come on now,
that nigga's
he
not
know
gonna
he
try to
finna go.
He not
and
gonna try
Rihanna
to
could be his bestie.
He not gonna try to be her friend. Don't let her say I'm cold. I'm cold.
Yeah,
Y'all
that
in a
old
little,
country nigga gonna take off his suit jacket and give it to her hand over foot.
and they gonna get that ball ass naked.
He one of them niggas that lay his jacket down in a mud puddle and let a chick walk over.
Who is we know, bro? Like, let's be honest. Everybody, like, there's levels. There's some people who are friends, but then you look at the dynamics of their friendship. I've known some people who were just friends from elementary on out, and they constantly dated other people, never interacted with each other, so they built up some resistance toward each other. And maybe that resistance was actually them just trying to deny which actually they had for each other. And now you, at whatever age you at, it ain't there no more because that other person then got locked in with some other chick. You ever been with a chick from Spain? Nigga, it's kind of hard to bounce back to. She said, "Oh, that."
Now he been over there Brazil and all that getting massage. I seen the boy rolling like a big dog.
Bro, when you told me once you said he was in Africa last month, I was already out. Nigga, shut the fuck up. You got nothing else to say. We know it's in Africa.
Yeah.
Is there some tomfoolery? But is that homegrown over there? Oh yes.
That's the original place of the twerk.
Bro, the homegrown is over there. And then you, like you say, you over there, you dark skinned, you looking like a brother. We're gonna introduce you to the culture. Put your ass in one of the little canopy ass tents and had 15 bags was twerking around you and oiling you down and shea butter, nigga. Please.
Nah, they probably lifted him up over their shoulders and started hoisting his little ass. Someone, yeah, you know how they do it. They celebrate you and really put you in positions where you are of esteem. So, Marcus, stop playing, bro. Like, you know for a damn fact. But then I took it like you just said, D. I think it was for all entertainment purposes only. Ain't no way in hell. And I couldn't believe that he he was live. I can see if he was on TikTok. Cause see, once he end the live there, if you're a moderator or something, you might get the replay. But it ain't going too far. This motherfucker was on YouTube.
Lying.
Bro, you owe me a cash app. Hell no. 2 hours, I already added up my worth. I promise you right now. I've added it up, nigga. You owe me $75.16 per minute.
You owe me $500.
That's 12. And I'm gonna compound that daily per one.
I'm taxing. You owe me $500, nigga. I'm taxing. I'm sorry, bro. You said up there.
That's the only thing, man, that got me. And when I seen it, I had to call him. And then as soon as I got off the phone with him, I immediately call you. Clear your schedule, nigga. We just got to do this. I don't care who see it, who don't watch, but guess what? Everybody know that we hold accountability over here at T-Max Network. I don't give a damn who you are. If you on some buffoonery, we gonna call it out, huh? Like straight like that, D.
And just speaking of accountability, I ain't heard my name in a while.
Oh man, you know them motherfuckers went in hibernation, bro, and that was disappointing. You know what I'm saying? I even had it ain't been right since, right? I ain't been over there because the whole thing about it is, I think if somebody got the galls to say something behind somebody's back, then they should bring their mother ass to the front of the congregation and say it to all of the people in the pews.
I mean, if you was yelled at,
I don't think they were yelled at.
if you were belittled,
I don't think they was belittled.
if you were disregarded,
Damn sure wasn't disregarded. You know what I think they were?
It's on tape.
Emotional.
Yeah.
About hearing what they didn't want to hear.
Right. You will ruin somebody's fantasy, and it's crazy how you can ruin somebody's fantasy with truth.
That's a fact.
Like a perfectly good stranger told you the truth, and your fantasy got ruined because what you would like for me had to buy into would have been it would have been a perfect world. Nah, I ain't your friend, and I damn sure ain't your yes man either. So there's that. But Marcus, we back on your ass, brother. Fact. Yeah, you got to come to sit, bro, and then join the circle and be held accountable for your actions. And you must bring 5 credible brothers with you.
Oh, and that's the thing I didn't even put up here on these video clips, man. Black Ron. Shout out to Black Ron, man. He called in to the show over there and he was on speakerphone, right? And Marcus held the phone up to the microphone and Black Ron gave him some of the best analogies in the world, and this nigga still was denying them. Matter of fact, I lost track of how long Black Ron was on the phone with him. Black Ron was on the goddamn phone with him for like 45, 50 minutes, maybe an hour, and he was dropping bombs on him, making analogies up that I was already saying. Like, okay, Marcus, if you had a woman and she had a platonic friend or platonic friend, and her and Cam Newton was hanging out, taking trips, going to functions together, spending more than 2 hours after 9 p.m. Huh? What would you do, Marcus? What would you think, Marcus? Yeah, man.
And we know exactly what that song go like. It go like this. Oh, baby, you got what I need. But you said he's just a friend. But you said just a friend. Oh,
I know what he would do. He would go out there and call one of his besties and get his lick back. That's what Marcus gonna do. You know what? Got there. She won't do all that. Got there. Where he at? Call him up. Then he'll be on the phone dialing his ass off. You know. So I promised the man that we wouldn't go no more than an hour on this, right? And we're not gonna renege on our word. I wanted to put this out there to the public on YouTube to say that Max Network, Mr. TKO, the awesome one, we do not consent to the buffoonery that Marcus displayed to you guys on YouTube yesterday, and to my eyes and ears today. It was a shame and disgrace. You saw it.
Yeah.
D, I'm gonna let you get the last words, and then I'll end the show. Go ahead and do your thing, brother.
Man, once again, you got to understand, we talk about the dynamic of certain men. Don't nobody know me like that. My DMs go crazy. Go stupid. Just imagine if I was one of the 1% of the 1%. I'm not too far off, though. Shout out to my bro. Go ahead, hit him up. We can get you in there. You can be in that club too. But no, man. It's just the fact that you have to understand certain people's history play out for them. He is a machine. Nobody, it has nothing to do with whether you like him or not. You have to respect him for the man that he is. He talked about his marriage and why it failed. He owned up to it, took accountability for it. And he also claimed that, hey, this is why I won't go into another marriage, because I know me. I know it was certain things I shouldn't have gotten involved in. That takes a lot for a man to do and to be and to be who he is, his real and authentic self. So when you come into Cam's world, you got to understand, make yourself comfortable in what it is, because it's not going to be what you want it to be. He's made that very well known. And for him to be upfront still after all of this and say, no, I'm not playing platonic games with nobody, and I don't blame him. And that goes for any man. Now, if you just a man that ain't got no confidence, ain't got much going for yourself, whatever the case may be, hey, in the words of the great Kevin Samuels, you got 3 issues. If you're short, we can't do nothing about that. But we can change your income, we can change your health. So we fix those 2. The other one, we can't do nothing about that. And that's some place where a lot of us got to come to understanding. What are the issues that we have that we can change and that we can't change? So change those issues, and then you will be very much in that same boat where you start to look at things like, oh no, I'm not going to play friend with you. I'm not going to play friend with you. I can tell you right now, there's a lot of women that I've told, look, go work out your personal issues. You get yourself situated. My number's still the same. Still the same. But you're going to have to come back and explain yourself and where you at when you come back, if you come back. If you don't, guess what? The ship's still going to sail on. It's going to sail on. So at the end of the day, don't play platonic, fellas. Unless it's just what it is. Because man plays platonic. We know exactly why. That bitch crazy. 1, she didn't caught something. 2, or she is the issue in every last one of her situations. Mental health, whatever the case may be. So if those are the situations that she falls up under, yes, she could be a friend. And nothing more.
Nothing more. That's it. Hey, listen, man, you guys heard it best from the Awesome One. This is Mr. TKO. You're now tuned in to the Content Creators Lounge Impromptu Live. We canceled Sit Bro just tonight for Marcus, our dog. And we couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. When I was listening to it, D, look. When I was listening to it, the one thing that was on my mind when I was listening to Marcus say all that fucking buffoonery was, God damn!
I came to this understanding of so many. Oh, I'm gonna do something new. I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna. I was actually rooting for a lot of y'all. I mean, I was rooting for a lot of y'all. And y'all gonna have to evict yourselves off my timeline and other things, because you're not confident, you're not convicted about you. And I said this the other day. I said, you're going to have to be confident. You're going to have to be convicted about who you are. And there's so many of y'all that have collective shared thoughts. Y'all don't do the same thing. Y'all not dealing with the same people. Y'all not in the same place. But y'all come on here with the same presentation. Don't you find that quite odd? Don't you find that rather disturbing? Doesn't that bother you? Just a little bit. It shouldn't just make your life trajectory fall to another wayside. But it should be like, I don't see why you have the same issue as me, but we ain't the same people in the same places. How are y'all all talking about being intentional and consistent? You know what? Let's say you are dealing with the same situation. Why would you stay there? Why would you consider staying there? What's the benefit in it for you? The time that you could spend getting healthy, the time that you could spend becoming more educated. Y'all do not want to have something completely for yourself. You want what the next individual has. You want what the next person wants. That's troubling.
But I ask you this. Do you really want to go through the other person's hands for the good or bad? Right? Because I personally do not. And I'll share this with you. I don't want any problems from anybody else because I have my own. I don't want their good because I don't know what they went through to get it. I don't want their bad because I don't know what they went through to get it. I know that I survived the shit that I went through. And if anybody was to trade places with me, more than likely they'd probably get it. And if I was to go ahead and put myself in other people's predicaments, I'd probably end up dead as well. Why are y'all making these decisions of bad alignments? What is in it for you? I don't want nobody else's woman. I don't want nobody else's job. I don't want nobody else's money. I don't want nobody else's house. I don't want nobody else's cars. I don't want nobody else's clothes, chains, shoes. I don't want nobody else's anything. You have to be out your mind. Why would your tag read exactly like somebody else's tag? Verbatim.